Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. So if you are new here, hi, I am Crafter Sabaa. I am paper crafter and handmade flower artist. Today, I'm so excited to share my recent project which I am going to prepare as my brand ambassador project for Graphic 45. For this month of project, I decided to create a folio album where we can add lots of pictures, pocket to it where we can note down the messages and the beautiful memories. I am going to give you a walkthrough of my process video where I'll be showing you what paper I am using, how I select the fabric, how we make the layers, how we do the floral decoration, and there are much more in this entire video. So without any delay, let's get started. Here I am using Botanical Tea Garden collection from Graphic 45. The collection comes with pattern paper, die set, ephemeras and a sticker sheet. For the base of my folio, I am using this chipboard sheet. We will start by preparing the base first. For that, I have cut out the chipboard sheets in the various size as you can see on the screen. When I planned the album, I wanted to give a flap to one side. Now that opening flap, you can give it either on right side or the left side. Here I am using suede fabric. This is a best fabric for the scrapbook binding because it has a good stretchability, which means you are going to get very good finishing at the edges and the corner of your album. Usually I prefer to go with lighter color fabric so that we can show all the detailings of pattern paper on it. Now once you are happy with the arrangement, let's start sticking it. While pasting anything on fabric, one thing which you need to keep in mind is that the adhesive should not soak into the fabric, because if that happens, you are going to get mark on the fabric and then you won't be able to remove it. So to avoid this problem, I usually prefer to add the adhesive with the precise nozzle. After that, I am going to stick the fabric to the other side and will cut out the extra fabric. And that's how the basic structure is ready. Here I have given the closing flap to the right side, but if you wish, you can make it to the left side as well. Here is the magnet which I'll be using to give the closure to my album. And I have also cut out all the pattern papers as per the size of my album pages. I decided to make this folio in little different ways, so I am not going to add hinges and some extra pages inside it. Instead, I am going to add all the flaps and the pocket directly on the cover page. Here I took a black color cardstock which was little extra than the pattern paper. I've stick my pattern paper on this black color cardstock so that I can get a little tiny black edges all around, and then I'm going to paste it on the cover page. Now let's start pasting the magnet. For this process we need two magnets. I found the center of the page and then I stick my magnet at the center and wrapped it with a pattern paper. Second magnet, we are going to paste it on the magnet which we already pasted on flap. We are going to put the glue on the other side and will mark it on the cover page. This way I am going to get the exact location where we have to paste our second magnet. Now once that is done, I am going to cover everything with the pattern paper. Let me add the pattern paper to all the parts of my album now. Now here is a small piece of cardstock which I will put lengthwise on my scoreboard and score it at 3/8 of an inch. Now let's fold the scored line and just take a pattern paper of your choice. For that I am using a little greener tone of pattern paper and I am going to stick it with the help of glue. Make sure that the pattern paper is little smaller than the flap. Same way I have made total 6 flaps and I have given a different color tones to it. Now let's take a piece of a cardstock with the width of 4 3/4 of an inch and don't worry about the length right now. Now let's start adding these flaps on this piece of cardstock. After adding all the flaps, this is the extra part of the cardstock which we are going to cut out now. Now you must be thinking that why I have pasted my flap in this way. I could have directly pasted it on the cover page. But the thing is, I want to give a pocket below this flap, and for that I need a base where I can put my flap and I can make a pocket below that as well. For giving a pocket, I am going to apply glue to all the 3 corners. So make sure you are applying glue only to the 3 corners and leaving the top part of the cardstock as it is. This way you are going to get a perfect pocket to insert your tags or the tiny note. Now to create a beautiful decorative tag, I have used this die from Graphic 45. I have cut out two pieces, one with the black cardstock and the other one with the pattern paper. I made sure that I trim my pattern paper a little smaller so that I can get beautiful black edges all around my tag. Now to the other page of my album, I am going to make a box pocket. For that, I took a piece of a cardstock which measures 6 1/4 of an inch by 4 inch. I am going to place my cardstock on a scoreboard and will score at 3/8 of an inch and 6/8 of an inch. Make sure that you are scoring to only 3 sides of this cardstock. Once done, let's score all the scored lines. Next, I am going to zoom in my screen so that you can observe it properly that how I am going to cut. After cutting, your box pocket frame should look something like this. Now let's fold all the scored lines and start sticking it and turning it into a beautiful box pocket. These tiny flaps are basically going to give extra strength to your box pocket. Now once this box pocket is ready, I am going to paste it on the page now. For that, I am simply going to apply glue and will paste it. This pocket is good enough to hold all the big size journaling card which is available in the pattern paper. I took a cardstock, I folded that into half and on the top part I pasted all my journaling cards. And this way I have prepared all the different cards which have the space inside to add and give a tiny little notes. Now this is the die set which I have used to prepare the flower for this project. If you want the tutorial for this, let me know in the comments. I will make sure to shoot one for you all. Here I have made these tiny filler flowers using the centerpiece. I have also prepared some leaves and also this big and the medium size flower with the two dies. These beautiful ephemeras are also part of a kit. If you want, you can separately buy it from the Graphic 45 website. I choose some floral designs and I cut out all the extra white edges from these ephemeras. I will start by arranging some flower cutouts at the base. Then if you want, you can add some laces or a gauze, and then I will be adding these 3D flowers. So I start by roughly arranging everything and then I finalize it using a hot glue gun. For pasting all this decorative arrangement, I prefer to go with hot glue gun because that works really fast. I also use these stickers to decorate some part of my album. For some designs, I have also used these sticker sheets on the black cardstock. I pasted, I cut out the extra part, got the beautiful black edges around and pasted it. And how beautifully it has turned out. So basically, when it comes to decorate your project or your album, you basically let your work flow with the creativity. Once all the inside work is done, this is how the beautiful layout is looking. Now to this side of my album, I have basically given a little stage so that my other flap can rest on it and we can close it properly. For that, I simply wrapped a chipboard sheet with pattern paper and pasted. Now to decorate the cover page, I took this pattern paper which I pasted on a black cardstock. Now I am going to paste it on the flap, which means the glue I will apply only to the pink side with the polka dot area. Now let's start arranging everything using the laces, flower cutouts, 3D flowers, and if you have some codes to add, you can add it. Once you roughly arrange it and happy with the arrangement, just finalize it using a hot glue gun. Now it's time to add that extra little shine to your project. For that, I am using this mixed media stone which is smaller in size, this rainbow chunky glitter which I usually use for my flowers, and the microfine glitter. To apply this, I am using this glossy accent. Now I'll simply apply it on flower using a fine brush and sprinkle some glitters You can very randomly use fine glitter, chunky glitter and mixed media stone. At last, I am going to sprinkle some black color splatters on my entire project and this is done. Now let's check out this entire project together. Thank you so much for staying with me till here. I really hope you love this project as much as I love creating it. I would be waiting for your beautiful comments at how you find this entire project. And now I am going to meet you in another video. Till then, bye. Happy crafting.